What's up? What's up, everybody? NJ Sweat's back, and we're not doing UFC this week.
No, we are not, baby.
We're kicking off the NFL season. We're doing NFL futures, and next week we'll give you a week one video. But for this week, this is how the show is going to go. Each one of us is going to give you a team total, over under.
A
Then
lot.
Yep.
A lot.
Then we're going to give you a division winner, maybe a couple, and then we're going to finish off with our Super Bowl winner. So, as you guys know, this is me and Joey's show, but we have a special guest, Justin, and he's in the tank top on the bottom.
Yeah, you can call me Justin. You can call me Bardo, but most know me as the bookie's worst nightmare, baby. Let's go.
So he's a self-proclaimed NFL
Legend.
betting extravaganza, and he says he has some locks today.
Baby. I got some boxes to work for you guys, all right?
All right. Who wants to start us off?
I feel like Justin should start us off.
Okay.
All right.
Justin's the guest. He can start us off. Tell us about your team totals.
All right, so one team total under that I'm liking is the Seattle Seahawks. Now, they're listed at 9 right now, but I think that they're going to be a little overrated this year. For one reason being, Russell Wilson, not Westbrook, I don't know why I said that, is their whole team. That's all they have. Is he going to be making plays to carry them to 10 wins? Again, I doubt that. But that's one of the unders that I'm loving. Also, they had no running backs. Chris Carson's a fumble machine. Their defense is regular. They did just get Jamal Adams. I think that's going to be a big pickup for them. But I think they start the season 0-2, and getting 9 wins after 0-2 is going to be pretty hard. That's my first under.
So you think they lose to
Jamal Adams, though.
the Patriots?
Yeah, I think they lose week 1 and week 2.
Yeah, to go along with that, they had a win. They had a point differential last season of a 3-13 team.
Yeah.
All their wins and losses were within 7 points.
Yeah. And Russ is their whole offense. I mean, if he carries them to – where did they go last year? 12-4?
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. I'm not doubting Russ at all.
They almost won every single close game they were in.
Every single close game. Every game – remember we were looking at? Every game was like by 3 points, 3 to 8 points.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my first under. You guys can go and say what you like now.
You could do all of yours in a row.
Oh, mine? All right, hold up. All right, my second one. Gotta rep the squad. Indianapolis Colts over 9 wins. That's a lock. Lock it in. Put your house. Take a second mortgage out of your house and put it all on it. Phillip Rivers is getting the first ring this year, but we'll save that for later when I talk about my Super Bowl predictions. Now, this is your stereotypical old-school football team, baby. We're going to ground and pound. We're going to play defense, and we're going to fucking lock every single team in our division down. So Jonathan Taylor, big upgrade to the run game. Offensive line, fucking studs. Brick wall, Quentin Nelson, you already know. Best guard in the league.
So one unit on their team that was weak last year was the secondary. Do you think they upgraded enough?
Xavier Rhodes, they're saying he's washed. I don't know. I think it was a pretty good pickup. But I think our defensive front's good. We got Danico Autry, just got DeForest Buckner. Don't forget about the maniac on the second level. Best linebacker in the league. We got some good offensive pieces, like I said. Jonathan Taylor, Michael Pittman, I think he's going to be good. You know, Phillip Rivers likes those big, tall receivers in the red zone. T.Y. is still the fucking GOAT, you already know. Who's our tight end that we got? We got rid of Ebron, right?
Jack Doyle.
No.
Jack Doyle. Yeah, the all reliable Jack Doyle. He's a good fantasy pick up
Trey
for
Burton
PPR.
just got hurt in training camp.
We got him too. Yeah, I forgot about that. We got him.
Yeah. One thing about the Colts is I really did like their draft this year.
Yeah, over 9 wins. That's disrespectful. It should be at least.
So what do you think? 10-6, 11-5.
12-4, I would say, for the Colts. I don't see us losing at all this year, honestly. This is week 2 look ahead line. We're -3 against the Vikings. Vikings are at 9-2. We're gonna run it down their throats and play defense. Kirk Cousins, we're gonna give him hell. He chokes under pressure. DeForest Buckner up the middle. And give him hell. All right, we're gonna go one more.
Yeah, if you want, if you have another one.
I do like one more. So I think that the Atlanta Falcons over 7.5. Now Falcons are a team you gotta be careful of because for some reason they're like a Dallas Cowboys. They have so much talent, but they're just dog shit. I don't get it. I mean, Dan Quinn, I guess they have faith in him. I think he's a good head coach, but a sleeper pick that I think they added is Todd Gurley, the Todd father. I think he's going to come back this year. I think he's going to be pretty good. I think people are just counting him out in the injury. Rams are dog shit. So Falcons is my second pick. Third pick, actually.
So you're banking on the Falcons to get some wins in that tough NFC South?
Yeah, definitely. I think that they can definitely beat. Bucks are going to have some letdown games. Don't think that Tom Brady's going to come in and they're just going to win every game. Some scams are going to come in. Everyone's going to be betting Bucks every single game.
It's with better judgment.
And what happens when they play the Saints at home? I think they beat them the last 2 years at least once.
Yeah, they're really good against the Saints, actually.
Panthers, am I worried about the Panthers? Not at all. Teddy Bridgewater, what's he going to do? Well, Christian McCaffrey, that's definitely something to worry about. But 7.5 wins, Christian? Come on now. That's not a lot of wins at all. That's 8-8.
Yeah. Dan Quinn on the hot seat, so that's going to be – it's either going to really suck or be pretty good.
They just got Austin Hooper, too. I mean, their offense is stacked. I don't know.
Browns got Austin Hooper. They lost Austin
Hooper.
Hooper.
Austin Hooper. They got my bad, yeah. They got Hayden Hurst.
Hayden Hurst,
that's my bad.
He's a solid replacement.
So Julio Jones, Todd Gurley, Calvin Ridley. I mean, that was a receivers last year. Did they get any new receivers?
They might have picked up another one. I'm just not sure.
Yeah, defense definitely needs some work, but just banking on over 7.5. Lock it in.
I like Atlanta this year. Sleeper pick in that division.
All right, sure. For me, Joey.
I can go if you want. Save you for last.
Okay.
Go. So I'm gonna go with the Bengals over 5.5, purely because I believe in Joe Burrow, and I feel like they were a quarterback away from going 8-8, 7-9, something like that. Still got a good receiving core. Get the most on AJ Green. I think Tyler Boyd's going to be a stud this year. John Ross, if he can stay healthy.
T. Higgins.
Not sure who that is, but
you're not sure T. Higgins?
Clemson
receiver?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's true.
You got picked the top of the second round.
My brain's full of UFC knowledge. I
remember I wanted Colts to get him. I think Colts were going to get him. They picked him right before, but we got Michael Pittman instead.
Yeah, I mean that's as good as the receiving core in the NFL as you're going to get.
Yeah, they definitely have a good receiver.
And then Joe Mixon back there.
Hopefully he's having trouble with migraines.
Hey, just take some Advil.
Some ibuprofen.
Yeah. Hold on. I feel like they can scratch and claw their way to 6 or 7 wins. So I like that over 5.5. My second pick is going to be the Raiders. Under 7.5 wins, mainly because I feel like they just didn't get that. They went 7-9 last year, and I don't think they got better. You add Mariota to the mix. No one knows who's going to start there.
Henry Ruggs III.
That's true, but was he the best receiver in that draft? John Gruden just
something you gotta be a little cautious about is that they're in Las Vegas now, and that's a big market. So, what is it, over 7.5 for them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some pressure there.
Yeah, I think that Raiders could get to 8. They're gonna get some wins. I think that the new stadium opens.
The opposite.
You think
I
they're
think
gonna?
this is Derek Carr's probably last season as a starter.
Yeah, I mean, if he starts going off the rails and they replace him with Mariota, he could cost them like 2 or 3 games. And then
Yeah, but
not really sure
what
their
if,
schedule.
are you scared of the Chargers and the Broncos?
Yeah, I
Well,
think both teams are actually better.
You think both teams are better than the Raiders?
Yeah.
I don't think the
Denver,
Raiders got better.
maybe. I think Denver's going to be overrated this year, but I don't think that Chargers are going to be better. Definitely not.
I'm high on the Chargers. We'll talk about that.
I don't know. I was deciding between like Denver and Raiders, which team I was going to pick, and then Denver could. I don't know. They got a lot of moving pieces too. I think this is a big season for like continuity. I think like more teams have got like a stable
Yes.
like structure, like coaching, quarterback. But guys,
Denver, it's all up to Drew Lock because he has all the pieces around him. They got Melvin Gordon. They got they drafted 2 good receivers. What's someone's name? The stud Alabama.
Jared Judy,
Yeah, Jerry
Oh, yeah.
Judy. What's the other one they got?
Cortland Sutton, SMU,
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, he's good, but no, the other one they drafted. they got
KJ
someone good.
Hamler, Penn State.
Yeah. So it's all up to Drew Lock for them. They're going to go as far as he takes them.
Well, still like the Raiders under.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah.
Now I'm going Eagles under 9.5.
Ooh, Philly fans going to be mad about that.
I know. That's part of the reason I picked it. But yeah, I mean Dallas's division.
I agree with that.
They got injuries all over the place. Chris Godwin Marquise Goodwin opted out.
After
Alshon Jeffrey is like a geriatric at this point.
they
else
think
you got there?
Jalen Reagor is their savior.
He got hurt today.
So did Wentz.
That's just typical Philly player.
So did
Yeah.
Wentz.
Hurt in their rookie year. Yeah, Wentz
Oh, yeah,
did
Wentz
too.
got hurt too. And then they lost their offensive line's a mess.
Yeah. I mean, we knew
Peters.
Wentz was the softest QB in the
Yeah,
league.
they brought back Jason Peters as a saving grace, and I mean,
Yeah,
I don't need to say anything about that.
Dude, 9.5. A lot of people are going to bet over on that. So I actually
Yeah.
like that a lot, the under in Philly wins.
Yeah, and
Because I was thinking they should be at 10, but I feel like that's better.
Dallas got the best roster in the NFL in my opinion.
Yeah, they do. But just like I said about the Falcons, like, what have they been doing with it? I don't understand. No, that's definitely a good upgrade. I mean, they got Jason Garrett out of here, but we'll see. Because
And the Giants. What about the Giants? Giants are going to be better, I feel like.
I like Giants this year. I think they destroy the Steelers week 1 in a big upset. Thoughts on that, Christian?
I agree.
No comment.
No.
Where's your terrible towel?
And then, no, those are my 3 picks. Bengals
I
over,
like them.
scratch and claw. Raiders under 7.5. It's not that good. Eagles under 9.5. Injuries,
Yeah, I definitely like the
Not
Eagles.
that good.
Though. Bengals, I think that like the public is going to be loving Joe Burrow and definitely taking him some games. But I think they're going to week 1. I think they lose, and then week 2 they play the Browns on the Thursday night. That could be a scam. They could win that, but definitely going to cover that week 2 Thursday night game.
Yeah, that's
No,
gonna be,
that division's tough as fuck.
that
Too,
could be a
so.
really fun game, that week 2 game.
Yeah, definitely.
Browns are going to be better too. I was thinking about picking them over, but I went with the Bengals.
Browns are going to be better. I agree. But what's their win total at? 9.5?
I think it's 8.5.
8.5.
8.5?
All
I
right.
mean, there's one of those teams, they're just the Browns. Oh, it's 8 flat. Oh, my God. Yeah, I don't know.
That's so weird. That's one that can go either way. Can't really make it.
I was looking at
That probably pushes.
dude, I was looking at fantasy rankings and like Nick Chubb's projected to go like late second round. Odell Beckham, they got DJ Moore before Odell Beckham.
I mean, the offense is stacked if they can get their heads right.
dude, they got they
Baker
got
going.
Austin Hooper, Nick Chubb. They got some offensive
Right.
line pieces. They drafted a good guy.
Sign Conklin.
Yeah, Conklin they got. Bro,
All right,
they got to get good this year.
let me do my team totals.
All right, go ahead. Let's hear this.
All right, first one, just to play off your Eagles. I like Dallas over. So
Not Jerry.
So Joey talked about Eagles under, so that basically supports that with Dallas over.
10 now, right?
Everybody thought their defense got weaker this year. I mean, it might be true, but their defense obviously can't get any worse than it was last year. Maybe they pick up Earl Thomas. Jerry
maybe.
open to that.
I could see them doing that like week
They
3.
got Diggs' brother. Good pickup.
Yeah. They got CD Lamb too, another offensive piece to their stacked lineup. And this is really just a bet on Dak Prescott. He's in a contract year. They refused to pay him. And I think he's just going to have one of his best seasons. They went, 7-9 last year?
Dude, yeah.
Like, it's just not getting worse than that. They got Jason Garrett out, and Mike McCarthy looks to bring in a winning culture. And I definitely think they could go 12-4 at least.
12-4?
Yeah, the over-under is 10 right now.
10, yeah.
They got 2 free wins in Washington. And
Don't sleep on the football team, man. Don't
Alex
sleep on the
Smith.
football team.
Alex Smith's back.
Chase Young, pressuring off the edge, could
Yeah,
cause
I heard their
havoc.
defense looks really good in training camp.
Also, you know that they just run the ball down people's throats, and I think they can definitely get a win on the Eagles. Maybe week 1. We'll say that. The football team,
especially if they're not healthy.
Yeah. Besides
Even-
Dallas, my second team is the Patriots. If you guys know, Joey's a huge Patriots fan. I think that's a TB12 hat.
you gotta say the over, Christian.
I'm a
Patriots
Brady
what?
fan
Over
and
what?
a Patriots fan.
So Patriots over 9.5. It was 9. Bought up to 9.5. I'd rather get it at 9, but this is not even a testament to Cam Newton. I think this is just a complete fade of all the COVID opt-outs and Tom Brady leaving.
Yeah, I agree.
But just look at the division. They've dominated it since you can remember. They always beat the Bills at least once.
Yeah.
Dolphins, they're a new team. They could definitely beat Tua, rough them up. And then Jets, who are literally probably the worst football team in the league. So probably 5-1 in the division at worst. Their opt-outs really just include Donta Hightower and a bunch of guys they could replace.
First, Patriots is always the next man up team.
Yeah.
So you don't worry about any of the opt-outs if that's why you're thinking about
Patriots.
taking.
Yeah, next man up.
Next man up's always been that. So.
Even Sony Michel has been banged up in the offseason. He got surgery, but they got a lot of guys in the backfield that they could easily run the ball.
Damian Harris,
yeah. They said that he was looking good. And also what you said about the Jets, they said Le'Veon Bell's not even the best running back on the team. They said that Frank Gore looks the best in training camp.
Yeah, Jets are just a complete mess right now.
They're just a mess.
Frank Gore's timeless.
Going to kill Sam Donald's career.
But,
Shame because I like him too.
So far, Cowboys over, Patriots over, and then my last one, which is another over, and that's Los Angeles Chargers. About to say San Diego.
Who?
But
where the Chargers at?
Yeah, Los Angeles Chargers. Joey said Raiders under, and I said Chargers over. So kind of thinking on the same page.
Yeah.
I just want to point out to you guys that I think losing Phillip Rivers and losing Melvin Gordon is actually going to boost their wins. What were they last year? 6-10.
Yeah, I think
5-11. They were 5-11 last year, and Phillip Rivers was a turnover machine. I think it was just. I don't think Phillip Rivers is a bad player, but I think it was just time to get rid of him.
Eckler clearly the better back.
And, yeah, Melvin Gordon held out. It was the wrong decision. Came in very slow. Slowed down that offense. 2 years ago, they were, 12-4? They were really good, one of the best teams. And then last year, I don't know what happened. I really just don't. Their defense they have great players. They got Derwin James. They just picked up Chris Harris Jr. They got Jason.
Oh, yeah, that's a good pickup.
Casey Hayward, Joey Bosa they just signed. They got the edge rushers.
But what about the young Herb, though? Is he going to be starting? I don't think he's going to be starting.
Tyrod.
Yeah.
I think Tyrod Taylor.
He's a winner.
Dude, every time he starts, he has a winning record. All I needed to do is go over 7.5. I like them 8-8, 9-7.
Yeah.
So those were our over/under picks. Our next segment is division winners. Justin, give us
Division
the
winners.
division
All right.
winner.
All right. Let me pull it up real quick. So should I go with the obvious here? All right, I'm gonna go with the obvious here, and then I'll get into something else. So odds to win the AFC South: Indianapolis Colts plus 120. Lock it in. Titans, they were good last year. Don't get me wrong, Derrick Henry, but like I said, our defensive line is gonna stuff him every time we play him. Also, we never lose to the Titans, so don't worry about them. Texans, I do think that they're being slept on this year. Don't get me wrong. They lost DeAndre Hopkins, and people think it's just like gonna blow up that whole team. It's not. They got Randall Cobb, Kenny Stills, Will Fuller,
Don't forget Brandon Cook.
Brandon Cooks. They got a lot of receivers, dude. Like Deshaun Watson's Deshaun Watson. He's gonna make plays.
Yeah.
David Johnson, I don't know if he's gonna come in and make an impact.
Probably better than Carlos Hyde.
Yeah. So Texans, honestly, I didn't say it, but I kind of like their over. It's probably so it was at 7.5. But so Texans and Jaguars are just an absolute shit show. They're just the worst team, so don't ever worry about them. There's just basically Colts, and I think Colts and Texans. Titans are going to be a letdown year. So, I mean, I think we're going to sweep everyone in Division 2-0. Definitely. So that's my first pick. You knew I was going there. Now I'm going to go.
risky pick. Give us like a big plus pick that you think maybe could win the division.
All right. I got you on that. I mean,
Because you went chalk, so it'd see like a risky pick. Get some plus money.
there isn't any that I really see value in. Like they got Steelers plus 350. I mean, and Ravens, it's not going to do it. There's no team that I truly think is favorited that's going to lose, except Saints could lose to the Bucks. But then again, that's what Bucks are plus 150. That's you're not going to get big value on this. I mean, this is just something that you just put $20K on and just watch the season go through. You know, like if it's over 17 weeks, or you're not just going to put like $100 on it. There's no point. So I mean, I'm gonna go Colts and I'm gonna go Dallas Cowboys minus 110. Like I said, you gotta be careful with this team. I mean, people probably take them to win every year and they just somehow lose. Like they have so much talent. Zeke, Amari Cooper. Now they got CeeDee Lamb. Best offensive line probably in the NFC. Defense could use a little work. They got stacked linebackers though. They just got Everson Griffin. I think that's a good pickup. Definitely need some pass rush. Trayvon Diggs, DB. So, I mean, Dallas, this is their division to lose, like it is every year. Mike McCarthy, let's hope he can get them finally to win the division and beat the dog shit Eagles. So there's two. I got one more for you. We're going to head over it. They're all favorites. So I'm going to go with Vikings plus 160. Don't like Packers at all this year. Actually, maybe like their under, but what is it at 9?
One thing about the Vikings did you hear today, right?
What?
They picked up Yannick Ngakoue.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They lost Everson Griffin, got him. So, Vikings, who they lose? Diggs, who cares? Replace him with Justin Jefferson. Adam Thielen's still best receiver on that team, catches everything in a mile radius of his arms. Good defense. Mike Zimmer, regular, always good defense. Packers, they ain't it this year. Bears, dog shit. Lions, dog shit.
Yeah, I mean,
they're plus 160. They're the best odds.
The Packers is they needed receivers bad. They pick up Devin Funchess, he opts out, and they draft Jordan Love, who's not going to make an impact this year.
And they get A.J. Dillon, whose quads might be bigger than mine. That's the only exception.
They have three. Now they have 3 running backs. So
yeah, that's my 3. They're all favored. I don't really got any sleepers. I feel like all the odds make sense. But go ahead, Joey. Let's hear yours.
Yeah, I'm going with the Vikings too. I don't know. I feel like the money to be made here is like in those division races where it's like really close, like that
Yeah.
AFC South, AFC East, those type of races, and divisions. I'm probably gonna go with the Patriots plus 130.
I want to stay
Yeah.
away from that one. But let's hear it.
Just because Belichick, I think he.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Never mind. Yeah, I think Belichick has got these guys ready to go. Cam Newton's got a statement to make. I see a lot of experts picking Patriots to win the AFC, just to win the AFC in total.
No way.
Don't count them out. Don't
No
count them
way.
out.
There's no way.
Listen. My other
We'll get
pick was
into
the
that later.
Vikings, but and then I don't know. I feel like the Cowboys.
Cowboys, yeah. So we got the same
Yeah.
picks, Vikings, Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
So is that it for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I think we're like all like in the same things. I like Cowboys earlier. I obviously like their over, so that basically implies that I like them to win the division. I also like Patriots. I think Buffalo, their their passing game is still hasn't progressed. One pickup I like that they drafted Zach Moss from Utah.
Mm-hmm.
That brings some like power that I guess he's probably definitely going to give you more than what Frank Gore did last year. And to match him up with Singletary, they're going to look to play defense and just run the ball. But Patriots own that division, and I really don't think it changes. So
I gotta disagree with you guys on this one.
plus 130, I like that.
Gotta disagree with you guys on this one.
So you think Bills?
Bills, the only problem with Bills that is gonna blow my shit, they're gonna lose to the Jets and Dolphins. Like that's gonna happen probably. Like they'll lose one.
They always split against the Jets.
Dude, yeah, they might lose week 1. I don't know. But
That'll be close.
like I think Patriots, I
Last
do
year,
think
week
they're gonna
one
be
versus
good.
the Jets, they were down 16,
Yeah.
and they won somehow.
They, like you said, last year, remember the division, what they played. AFC East had the easiest schedule by far last year. The first team that the Bills played, no, they played the Titans that had a positive record.
They
And then after
literally
that,
played like
it was
one
the
game
Texans in the
that had a
playoffs.
positive record.
Only one team had a positive record. That's ridiculous. So they're in a rude awakening this year. They're probably going to play some better teams. I didn't look at the schedule, but
That whole division. is gonna
Yeah.
play schedule.
AFC East got tough schedule to go through. They're playing the NFC, the Chiefs division.
And
And they're
AFC
playing,
West.
yeah.
It's a very good division.
dude,
So-
I like Bills in a lot in underdog games. Like when they're underdogs, especially if they're underdogs at home, I think they're winning.
Well, now they're expected to win.
Yeah.
I think Belichick's gonna have those guys ready to go for those tough games.
Yeah.
Niners, they play Texans, Patriots, Rams, Cardinals,
Yeah.
Ravens.
So they do got hard matchups,
shit.
but when you travel up to Buffalo, when it's cold, very
Hey.
few teams are going in there winning.
Cam doesn't care.
Cam, we'll see what Cam does this year. I think he's going to be all right. I do, but we'll see again. I still like Bills to win that division.
All right, to send you guys off, this is pretty crazy of us, but maybe you guys go back in week 17, go back to this video and see our Super Bowl winners. But we will give you guys Super Bowl winners.
When we're getting 10,000 views of video, giving you guys the locks every week for free, come back to this video where we started before the season starts, and we gave you the Super Bowl winners too. How crazy is that for free? When we blow up, we're going to start charging you guys that, so enjoy that.
I'm interested to see Justin's Super Bowl winner, so
All right.
what is it?
So, I want to be for real with you guys. And, if you didn't know, I am a Colts fan. So, they got Colts. So, last year, Chiefs were probably, favored to win, top 3 favorite to win. So, Chiefs are obviously favored to win again with Ravens right behind them. Niners, the thing with the NFC is that go look at the last couple of years. Falcons went to the Super Bowl. Panthers, I'll start with. Panthers went to the Super Bowl, fell off. Falcons went to the Super Bowl, fell off. So, I think that Niners, they have no shot, honestly, if I'm being honest. So then we start going down to the Saints, Bucks, and Cowboys. Saints, they get so close every year, but they just can't finish it. I don't know why they can't finish it. But I do think they get it this year. They go to the Super Bowl. And then for their AFC opponent, none other but the Indianapolis Colts, baby. Repeat of the 2008 Super Bowl. Manning versus Breeze, but this time it's Phillip versus Breeze. And Colts win it all. We win it this time for revenge on the organization.
So plus 2,200.
Plus 2,200. Only team we have to worry about is probably – I think we can beat the Chiefs if we catch them in the AFC Championship. Ravens we got to worry about for sure. But I feel like if we make it there, Phil wants this ring more than anything, man. Phil deserves a ring. And I think that Frank Wright is going to lead us in the right direction to get one.
I like that. Joey?
Yeah, I'm going chalk here. I'm going with the Chiefs plus 600 just because I just feel like they're unstoppable at this point.
Yeah.
I don't want to shit on the Colts, but or the Steelers, but we're the Patriots. But Chiefs, yeah, I don't think anyone's beating the Chiefs. They're
Can't argue with that pick when you got best QB in the league by far.
plus 600.
That's so. Hey, you might as well. You could take like 2 or 3 teams with this. Now, hear me out.
Sure.
You take like Chiefs. Well, maybe. I mean, I don't know. You Chiefs.
Saints,
Chiefs?
Cowboys or something.
You gotta
Yeah,
put money
like-
on the Chiefs. You have
You
to.
do definitely. Yeah, definitely put like some money on the Chiefs. Even it out, maybe with like a sleeper pick, like I said, the Colts. Ravens, maybe. I mean, I wouldn't touch Ravens. You know, Lamar Jackson in the playoff, he just turns to a poor man's Johnny Manziel. So, I mean,
Bucks.
yeah, take like
Yeah.
for the NFC, you could put some money on Saints, Cowboys, Bucks. I don't think Bucks. Nah, don't even waste your money on Bucks.
Yeah, Bucks are actually the most bet team to win the Super Bowl right now.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch them. Definitely Saints,
Brady
maybe
MVP.
a little Cowboys, but they'll probably choke.
I like Cowboys.
You guys are going to hate my Super Bowl pick, but I'm going with Pittsburgh Steelers.
you guys
Get
got
the fuck out of here.
Got 2
Uh,
homers.
Get
here.
the
You
fuck
see my
out of
Steelers
here.
banner in back of me?
Get the fuck out
I am a
of here.
Steelers fan, but hear me out. Okay. Big Ben's back. They were 8-8 with a guy who was probably a bagger at his local shop, right?
The Duck.
Duck Hodges. Even though he was the most, he had the most passing yards in FCS history, but he sucked in the NFL. Listen, their receivers are way underrated. Way underrated. The guy they drafted, we talked about Rager from TCU. They drafted a guy who is faster and taller, Chase Claypool, out of Notre Dame.
And they do transition receivers well. I will say
Yeah.
that.
This guy, they're calling him. He's built like T.O. He's built like Brandon Marshall, runs like T.O. That's what they're saying about him in camp. Deontay Johnson is a Chris route runner. Big Ben actually hasn't played with him yet. And
Juju Smith-Schuster plays Fortnite every night, streams on Twitch.
okay.
So.
The
That's-
thing, I'm
that's
not
it.
going to talk about Juju Smith-Schuster, but he is in a contract year. I think he's going to play better.
I think that he's going to quit and become a full-time streamer on Twitch, at Juju on Twitch, if you want to go check him out.
Also on a contract year, James Conner. That guy, he's put on like 25 pounds of muscle, looking crazy. They're going to feed him the rock. And
They
that
better feed him.
and you know that defense is crazy right now.
Yeah, defense definitely solid. James Conner, I don't know why. Like, I've been hearing bad news about him.
What?
He's a stud. What do you mean? They were saying that they were trying to draft. They did draft another running back,
Anthony McFarland.
giving him less touches and stuff.
But
Booger McFarland's son.
this is
Booger got
just,
fired on the Monday night.
This is just a bank on Big Ben bet, and this is a revenge tour for him. He's not done yet.
Don't even waste a penny of your money, hard-earned money, on that pick. But I will say this: You could put that on them to win the division because Ravens minus 225. I feel like they should be like the Chiefs minus 450. So I'll agree with you on that. They definitely could put some money on that if you want to. The Super Bowl, you're just throwing it in the trash.
All right, and they're plus 2,500, by the way. I think that's it, guys.
All
Good,
right.
good NFL video. I
Yes,
think
sir.
our video schedule is probably the Wednesday before football.
Big week 1 coming up.
Yeah,
And
we
this is
will
where-
break down week 1 next Wednesday.
Yeah, and this is where I shine.
Right
guys.
before the
I got-
Thursday night game. Before the Chiefs-Texans game, we will break it down.
Texans plus 10.
Yep. That's a little preview. Justin loves Texans plus 10. But check us out every week, and thank you guys for watching.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
Peace out.
All right.